Sam Darley here, and tonight I'm going to talk to you about the least shocking thing ever in sports. The Cavs and the Warriors in the NBA Finals for a third year in a row. I know, boring. Cavs finished off the Celtics tonight. The Golden State Warriors swept the San Antonio Spurs, setting up another potentially great series. It's not going to be a great series. Let me tell you why. Kevin Durant's going to get dominated by LeBron. Kyrie's going to dominate Curry. And honestly, the Cavaliers' bench is a lot better than Golden State's. If the NBA doesn't have a say in this, I think this is a quick 5-game series. And remember Oklahoma City in the finals a long time ago, 2012, if I recall, when LeBron was in Miami, how LeBron dominated KD. Well, when you watch the Golden State Warriors, the one thing that stands out to me is that when KD is going good, the Warriors are going good. And LeBron is just physically too much for Kevin Durant. He really is. He's just too much. And Kyrie Irving is a way better all-around player than Steph Curry. Not taking anything away from Steph. He's a great shooter. He's got good handles, but he's not a great defender. And Golden State lost a lot of depth in the offseason. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are a deeper team. And Golden State really, honestly, let's be realistic here. I think if San Antonio was at full strength, we're probably talking about the Spurs and the Cavs. Because Golden State was getting dominated in Game 1 until Kawhi Leonard got hurt. And then Kawhi got hurt, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're in the finals again. So, honestly, I think it's not going to be a complete washout. I think the games will be entertaining. But let's be realistic. And NBA needs them to be entertaining, to be close, to come down the wire. Because let's be realistic, this has been the most boring playoffs ever. I can't remember more playoffs. I can't remember, you're talking about the playoffs here. And we're sitting here saying, well, what a boring playoffs, what a boring series, a boring run of basketball. It really has been boring. I mean, outside of the Rocket series, I've only watched like 3, maybe 4 games, and none of them have been close. None of them keep you on the edge of your seat, and that's the thing, that's what the playoffs are supposed to be about, competition. And honestly, these playoffs have shown just how weak the NBA is outside of Golden State and Cleveland. So my prediction is Cavs in 5. I think LeBron will take home the NBA Finals MVP. And hopefully in the offseason we'll all be trekked to a more competitive NBA. We'll see what happens. In some baseball news, the Astros are still the best team in baseball despite hitting a bit of a rough patch. They're currently tied with the Tigers 6-6. They're trying to win the 4-game series after being swept by the Cleveland Indians. They are in first place pretty comfortably in the AL West. The trade deadline is just over a month away, so we'll see if they'll think about some pitching. I know they'll need another starter. Maybe think about the bullpen again. Maybe see what relievers are out there. You always have to improve as a team. You always have to look at what can we do to really bolster our chances of getting to the World Series. You got to stop thinking about the AL West if you're the Astros and start thinking about the bigger picture. Do you have enough to win a championship? And I think that they're close. I think 1-2 in the rotation is very strong. Keuchel and McCullers. And then 3, 4, and 5 is kind of a question mark. And then you get into the bullpen. Can you trust the bullpen with a 1-run lead or 2-run lead in the late innings against good lineups? Because that's what they're going to see in the playoffs. They're going to see a lot better teams. Boston is better. Cleveland is better. The Texas Rangers have a very good lineup. They're going to be a nightmare for the Astros all season long. Just simply because they're the Texas Rangers and they're a division rival. I stand by what I believe. I think the Astros, Red Sox, and Indians are the 3 favorites three teams I think would have the best shot of coming out of the American League and taking on either the Cubs or whoever comes out the National League. And there's not really much of a strong team outside of Chicago in the NL right now. I mean, the Rockies are off to a solid start, but there's not one team in the NL that I think could beat Houston, Cleveland, Boston 4 times. I mean, Chicago could do it again, but that's about it. So, but baseball season we're a long way from that. We're not even at the All-Star break. And, you know, the Astros got to make some moves. And so the NBA Finals, Cavs and Warriors. I think this is a very overhyped series. The NFL is, in OTAs, there's been talks about Deshaun Watson, whether he'll get into a game this season. I think he will. I don't think Tom Savage will stay healthy. I just don't. But I guess we'll see what happens. Off-season football, long way from the start. Baseball full swing, and the NBA is about to finish. This has been Sam Darley. Thank you for watching.